Good morning, all. Miracle Rising. I hope you slept well. I had some powerful dreams last night. I did, and I got pretty intense last night. I'm not gonna lie. When I start in my zone and I'm listening to music, I'm connecting. I see different things when it comes to God, whether that be within the stars, the wind, and I just feel the presence of God. I get into it. I just get into it. I get so hyped. So if you're one of my neighbors and you hear me getting hyped, you're welcome. You're welcome for that. I just have me a good little time. I do. So I was just sitting outside for a brief minute and Fox News was on. And what were they saying? The news line was reality star shares a dispute in an airport or something like that. And the newscasters were basically saying, you don't have to share everything. You don't have to share your phone and everything you walk through in your life. I was like, that's funny. That's funny coming from you. It's so funny to see the damage control and what they're on right now. I mean, that's the best news you've got to talk about right now, Fox. That's the best. That's the best you chose to talk about this morning at 10:58 Central Time in the morning is a reality star sharing a dispute that she shared on the internet and you tearing her down because she chose to share it. Right? Right? That's the best you got to talk about. I mean, the great media, they're on it, aren't they? Nah, you go through anything, share it, talk about it, advocate for it. It's time for us to stand up and stand out, 10 toes down. These people know what they do. They know what they've been doing for freaking decades. And now they're shaking in their boots and their briskies because they see that the American people are waking up to the Matrix and everything that they've been doing. So yeah, don't pay any attention to that. All it is brainwash on that freaking crazy. Anyways, a couple things came to me. I have some stuff I'm going to work on today. So Marjorie, let me see here. I'm telling you guys, it's about to get real thick.
There is no plan
Marjorie
to save
Taylor
the
Greene.
world or a 4D chess game being played. When common American people realize and understand that the political industrial complex of both parties is ripping this country apart, that not one elected leader like me is able to stop Washington's machine from gradually destroying our country, and instead the reality is that they, common Americans, the people, possess the real power over Washington.
That's right.
Then I'll be here by their side to rebuild it. Until then, I'm going back to the people that I love, to live my life to the fullest as I always have, and I look forward to a new path ahead. I'll be resigning from office with my last day being January 5th, 2026. And I look forward to seeing many of you again sometime in the future. May God bless you all, and may God bless America.
Amen.
There is no...
That's huge, guys. She's sending a message there. She's sending a message there, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Not one person can take down the government running that is not moving and operating to make America great again. Only we, the people, you and I, can. And it's huge. I think everybody in their own way is waking up to the gruesomeness and the nastiness and how bad it's gotten, particularly after Charlie Kirk. And now seeing the unraveling of the investigation and how deep state it is. And I can relate to that. It was hard for me. It was hard for me to wake up to it as well. When I kept pounding the pavement with all my complaints, my FOIA, my EEOC, and I was doing everything the right way. And every time I got to a point, I was met with deceit and disingenuine and lies. Lies. Imagine being on the fence where you're crying out for help, you're crying out for protection. And instead of receiving help and protection, you're being met with lies and deceit and hidden agendas and corruption. It's so hard, especially for somebody that has been an American and proud to be an American, and I'm still proud to be an American, and always backed politicians, particularly the Republicans, particularly Trump, particularly DeSantis, and waking up to the fact that they literally, you're nothing to them. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't. Anybody that's choosing not to fight corruption, fight greed, fight what they know is wrong, is a part of the problem. Is a part of the problem. That's just truth. Now, whatever they may have in the basket, whatever cookies they may have in the basket in reference to how they make a living, their back-end deals, or funneling, their nonprofits, all this stuff, I'm sure that all plays a part. You adopt a lifestyle when you get pulled into these types of arenas and your expensive habits and all these things. I've seen people do it. I've seen people completely change their outer shell and their soul on top of their life in reference to, I mean, this is how it was when I worked at that company. From the company that I first started working at to the company I left and resigned for, two different things. Two different things. Although the people were the same that ran the company, they were two different people. Two different people. And so I seen it. I see what happens. And it's because this is what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens. Because people get in circumstances, they get in certain arenas, they get in certain industries, they get in certain businesses, and then they start choosing to operate in a certain way to start achieving more, because they get a taste of that abundance of money, that abundance of wealth, that abundance of lifestyle. So they get a taste of it and like, oh, we like this. We like ye. We like ye. And so then they start making really, really unfavorable decisions. And they start putting themselves in situations where now that they've made extremely unfavorable decisions, and now they have to make even more unfavorable decisions because they have to hide the unfavorable decisions that they've already started to make. And so it's like one after another, one after another, one after another. And so then they get so engulfed in this double-sided life. All right. And that's where you start creating these false facades. That's where you start creating blackmail. That's when you start creating coercion. That's when you start and see this is what's happening. And because the numbers keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger with people that are making decisions like this, we have landed where we're at now. Because there are so many people now that have created an abundance of wealth unethically, immorally, unlawfully, that if it all came out, what would happen? I mean, are they going to put everybody in jail? I mean, come on. Think about it. Think about it. We have to think about things realistically. And that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. And see, it's crazy because I know if you sat down and you had conversations with these people one-on-one, see, none of them will do that with me. None of them will do that with me because I'll pick them apart real quick. Not meaningfully, not intentionally, just having a conversation just like this. Just me being me. But they won't do it. They won't do it. Why do you think they won't do it? Why do you think they do everything in the back when it comes to me? Why do you think they did everything in the back when it came to Charlie? I mean, Charlie knew that he was going to get killed a couple days before, and yet they didn't even let that text come out. They didn't even share that with the FBI or the FBI or this or that. Like, come on, guys. Think about it. Think about it. You know, and so that's what we're seeing. And Marjorie is like, I'm out. Before the fall, I'm out.